There's something wrong with Hollywood. I always wondered why movies don't feel the same as they used to. So I dove into it. I dove into the history of cinema, but I found something way more terrifying than I could have imagined. What if I told you I discovered a rabbit hole that goes deeper than any other? Corruption on a global level. Sex scandals, ritual occult practices, murders, people that don't actually exist. An industry that lives and dies off of money and debauchery at the highest level. You see, deep in the heart of Hollywood lies a cult. But this cult is not like any other traditional cult. It's not about indoctrinating followers into a religion or ideology. This cult is about access. Actors, political figures, billionaires, who invites you, who introduces you, who vouches for you, who makes problems go away. This is the currency of the Hollywood elites. Abusers being known but tolerated. Rumors being treated as open secrets. Bad behavior being ignored if someone is useful. And if you get close to finding out the truth, they make it look like an accident or a natural death. No one asked enough questions as long as the doors kept opening. You see, Hollywood is very loud after scandals come to light, and very quiet before them, acting as progressive guardians, but the actions of their inner circles speak louder than words. So I dug into the cult, and what I found reaches far beyond one single industry, y'all. Over a year ago, I declared war on this industry. I put on a mask and became the cinema vigilante. I thought I was doing something heroic, but no. It turns out there was just way too much I didn't know. The rabbit hole goes far deeper than anyone thought. This is the cult of Hollywood. A pyramid of power, like many cults are. And it exists in 4 levels, with the top peak of the pyramid having implications tied to different countries and entire governments. Probably asking, okay, Xavi, whoa. What the hell are you talking? What is this coked out conspiracy theory? What does this have to do with movies in Hollywood? Well, that's the astonishing thing, isn't it? Usually, these videos would tease you a bit, try to hook you by starting with the bottom of the pyramid and going up as the video goes on. But no, we're gonna start at the top of the pyramid, y'all. We're gonna start from top down. But each level of the pyramid is far worse than you may know. So let's start at the tip of the pyramid. I call it the invisible apex. This is where the ultra-wealthy financiers lie. Private equity, hedge fund money, AI firms with people that don't really exist but also do somehow. Cults operating in different countries that own these AI firms. Parent corporations, intelligence-adjacent power brokers, old money families, foreign capital interests. A few small names that secretly control and own everything. A monopoly on the world. The same people that make up the corporate lobbyist groups that choose our politicians, funding and profiting from international catastrophes at the highest level. They rot our society from the inside out, making the human race all subservient to one notion. This is your God. And they own industries like Hollywood. They decide what gets funded. They decide what stories are safe, who is protected, who is sacrificed. Level 2. The anointed ones. Epstein may have dabbled with some of the people here. The Weinsteins lived here. Alright, these are the A-list actors with widespread influence. The top producers that everyone goes to and knows. Studio executives, franchise faces, and award darlings. These people are defined by their enormous influence, massive visibility, public moral authority, and carefully protected brands, as well as all the connections they may have to the top. They feel powerful, but they're all still puppets. They are used to legitimize the system. Sometimes a scandal will occur, and the system of the anointed will execute and replace the bad seed quickly to maintain the system. They hate exposure, but they sure do love their mansion parties. Level 3. The initiates. Who are they, you might ask? Well, these are the aspiring actors, the child actors, the models, the influencers, assistants and interns, extras, writers trying to break in and get success in the industry. They function as the replaceable yet hungry drones for the top of the pyramid. This is where exploitation concentrates. Many are used, puppeteered, victimized, molested, blacklisted. Most never make it up. Many leave damaged, and some are erased completely. You may have already been aware of all this. Maybe you already figured, yes, shit like this was going on. There are levels of corruption within Hollywood. But then there's the final level, the one that you may not know about. These are the field degenerates, as I call them. The ones influenced by Hollywood's degeneracy and eager to spread the dark acts of the most exclusive parties to the outside world. They hide in plain sight of the general public, and sometimes they're the ones that wear masks. You could say, I've had a lot of experience with them. I fought them all my life. And yet, they still manage to elude me. My best friend has joined them. He's joined Hollywood, and he's gunning for me. To stop a cult like this, it takes something a bit more unhinged than the law. You can't fight all these levels. It's just too much power concentrated in the hands of a very powerful few. So now I must venture out, and I think I found something. Something out there. I sought every corner of the world. I looked into every shadow, and there's something out there in the darkness. Something terrifying. An entity that maybe can defeat them. And only the most broken can serve it. Only someone stupid enough and high enough to allow their own self-destruction. Someone like me.
My name is Macro. I used to be an ally. Now, I've been chosen by the Invisible Ones, endowed with one purpose: to destroy the Cinema Vigilante.